It's largely been positive for us. I guess we look back at our pre-season form as well, and I think our body of work's been pretty solid. But obviously, after most games, we reviewed the areas we want to get better at, and a lot of our thinking and planning is around growth and how we can keep getting better. But I've been really pleased with the players' mindset and attitude towards the start of the year. Yeah, I don't think we're playing our best footy, and we've been able to get 3 wins. So that in itself is really pleasing. Had a really disappointing game against Werribee, but I think the growth and the maturity in the group around winning and what it takes to win has been the most pleasing part. But as I alluded to, we've got a lot of improvement left in us, and the competition at VFL level is so even. So for us, it really is a week-to-week proposition, and making sure we keep our mindset really narrow towards getting better each week in each training session and standing up in games. I mean, the VFL is a vehicle for those guys to build really good habits and habits that will hold them in good stead for AFL footy. And selection's never cut and dry. Sometimes it's a needs basis, sometimes it's form. But I guess for those guys, particularly those young AFL-listed players, it's about being ready to take your opportunity, and sometimes that's off the back of a body of work over 4, 5, 6 weeks, and sometimes that's circumstantial and can happen pretty quickly. But all those guys are working hard on their positions and mastering their craft in those areas, and then they're also adding to their leadership capabilities as well. We've got a young VFL list, and those young AFL listed players have to carry a lot of responsibility also. So it's provided a great environment for them to grow in different parts of their game. We won't replace Tommy Wilson, but we'll get an even spread and contribution across the board, and that's how we've been able to get results at the start of the season. And I think for Willow, his improvement and growth in his leadership's been unbelievable. So he still gets an opportunity to continue that. But mainly, I think we talk around team first and spreading that load. And I've got a number of guys that will step up, and a number of leaders that will step up as well. He's getting closer. Yeah, he's getting closer, and we're all really excited about his progress. He's put in an enormous amount of work in his rehab, and his determination and steely resolve to get back as soon as he can has been unbelievably impressive. I guess he's added to our group enormously, even though he's not playing at the moment. His character, his leadership, the way he galvanises the playing group's been unbelievable. So we're delighted to have him, and we can't wait to see him back on the park, and we want to make sure that his preparation's A1, so he's ready to go out and perform. I mean, Frank's been really impressive. I think a number of our guys have. We get a lot of questions about Frank, but I think we've got a lot of guys on our list that could be attractive to AFL clubs. I guess Frankie in isolation, he's been impressive because of his recent background coming from local footy. He's got an ability to play in the midfield, can go out onto a wing, can probably play at half back if needed to as well. So he's versatile, he's strong over the ball, he's got good running capabilities, and he's highly disciplined and motivated. So he works really hard on his game, and he's made an impressive start to the season. Yeah, I am. I think we've got a block of 5 before the mid-season break, so we've had our 2 buys pretty early on, which is less than ideal. We seem to draw the short straw most years with the fixture. But yeah, for us now, it's about the opportunities that's in front of us. 5-week blocks, starting with Frankston this week, who are actually playing some really competitive footy. Had a chance to watch them pretty closely in the last week, and they'll be a real challenge for us on the weekend. So another chance to get better and grow, and obviously keep building as the season progresses.